Hey everyone, here's a short video update for my word game. As you can see, I've added a ton of art into the project. I got the art from my artist and he's still working on stuff, but I just wanted to put this in here as it kind of motivates me to see what the end game's actually going to kind of look like and resemble and everything. So I thought today I'd just go ahead and give you a quick overview of how the game plays now with the art in, and some smaller features and bug fixes that I've added in since the last video update. So as you can see, we have the regular word tiles. I really like the texture and pattern that's on them. I really like that. We have this spot indicator here, and it might be hard to tell from the screen recording software, but it's actually transparent in 3D. It looks really cool on the iPad. And I mean all devices as well, but the iPad's larger, so it's easier to see. We also have this row indicator, and it turns red depending on which row you're on. I've found that this can come in handy when you're on, for example, row 4 and you're trying to figure out a word. All the previous rows have letters entered, and so it's just easier to see which row is currently active, and it kind of directs your eye. So I found that to be pretty cool. And they'll have numbers on them, so the player knows if I solve it in the first row, I'll get 1,000 points, or if I solve it in the third row, I'll get 400 points or stuff like that. So let me go ahead and solve this puzzle. This one is cabin. So I'll go ahead, and you'll notice that as I type in the letters, the spot indicator moves. Very nice. And when I solve the puzzle, they all turn green, and it's actually changing image. And I like this a lot because it looks way more professional than just changing the color of the image. I think it's more professional to actually craft each image separately. So if you have a regular tile, it's the regular color, and then for a green tile, it's actually we redid the green tile so it looks very sharp and professional. So let me go ahead and reset. I have this reset button here for testing on the device. This one is untie. Something I did fix was if you go ahead and enter 3 letters that are not in the puzzle, for example, Q, W, and A, okay? And you go ahead and decide, oh, I don't want to enter those letters, and you remove them, and you enter 3 more. On previous versions, the Q, W, and A would actually turn red as well because they were used. You used them in the puzzle. But they weren't actually in the final word that you checked. So I fixed that so they don't turn red anymore. Only the letters that were actually used in the puzzle will actually change color for. So example, they turned red here. If we actually go ahead and do untie and put that in, but then take out the letters and put in 3 more letters that are not in the puzzle, you'll see that they don't turn green, the N, the T, and the I, because they weren't in the puzzle, even though I had entered it originally. So that was kind of cool to fix. Let's see, what else do we have? The power-up images, these are just work in progress images. I think it'll be changed on the final version. Just wanted a placeholder to kind of see how it all fit together. Let's see. Something that did take a while was actually getting all of the images to work together. I am using writable tables, so when I tap a keyboard letter, it's actually writing the letter to the table, and then these letters are actually grabbing that information and then changing their image to match the image in the table. And so that can get pretty tough, not only to have their images change, but to also check the word to see if it's true, in the sense of it being the secret word. It's all nice and dandy if you just have the regular tiles, but when you're messing with the regular tiles and the green tiles and the yellow tiles, and by the way, the yellow tiles will indicate to the player that the letter that they entered is in the puzzle, just not in the right spot. And so that can be really hard because each image has a different image name, and if it's grabbing their image name or the image it's supposed to change to from a table, it can just grab the regular tile image and not the green tile image. And this I found can be solved with the text replace all function. So that is extremely helpful in cases like this. So I was able to kind of work around that, and it helped a whole lot. I haven't added the yellow tiles yet. That's work in the future, so I'll have to kind of deal with that again, but let's see. I think, oh yeah, the letters will turn green on the keyboard if they're in the correct spot. I don't think they did that last time I did a video update. Also, just a small fix. The game won't let you enter any more letters if all 5 spots are filled up. Let's see. Anyway, the big thing is the art. I was really excited to actually add all of it in. And there's still more to come, the score and the pause menu, and when you actually do complete a word, I want something to pop up and be really all fancy and everything. And of course, this is going to be a multiplayer game, so we're going to have to come up with a user interface for that, and so that's pretty exciting. Of course, this button removes all the 3 tiles you entered. It doesn't remove the first or last because you have to have something to go off of in order to complete the word. So yeah, I think that's about it. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'm really excited that I'm making progress and that I'm able to do these video updates. It motivates me and everything. So thanks for watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed.